In this video, we're going to be covering the distribution of your self-tape, best practices, and what to add to each self-tape submission. Hello and welcome back. In this video, we're going to be talking about distribution for your self-tape. Usually all the information you need to know is in the casting brief created by the casting director. Nowadays, casting directors will give you guidelines which will help you to create the most successful self-tape and deliver it in such a way that is useful for them so that they can distribute it to the producer and the director. Some options include WeTransfer, Dropbox, YouTube. Some casting directors even will accept WhatsApp. In order to have the best success that you possibly can, you need to compress your video down into the smallest file size that is possible. Because remember, casting directors get so many casting tapes in a day when they're casting for a new role, for a film or television series, and oftentimes casting directors don't have the bandwidth nor the patience to wait for big downloads. A free piece of software that you can use to compress all of your videos is called Handbrake. Now, Handbrake is an incredibly powerful tool that you can use to reduce the file size of your self-tapes, whether you're submitting it individually, as in Slate, Take 1 and Take 2, or you're submitting them all together. It doesn't matter. You can also optimize your video to make sure that it is the right file type and a decent size that is easy to download. Once you have downloaded Handbrake, if you do not have it, it's a quick Google search away, or you can click on the link below this to download Handbrake onto your computer. Once you have opened up Handbrake, go ahead and grab the file, your audition tape that you would like to compress. Mine is over here on my desktop. Click, drag, and drop it into Handbrake. Handbrake will then analyze it and it will then ask you what kind of inputs and outputs you would like from Handbrake. Below the summary title, you'll see it says format. MP4 is absolutely perfect. MP4 is a very fast codec that allows your video to be seen in the highest quality with the least amount of information needed in order to play that video. You'll see pass-through common metadata, leave that checked. Web optimized, you want to check that. Then I would like you to go over to video. You'll see it says summary, dimensions, filter, and video. Right here, you can see right underneath video, it says quality. Constant quality is great. If you hover over it like my cursor has just done, you can read the little blurb that explains to you if you move that slider up or down, it increases or decreases the quality. So I'd leave it at 22. It's a great optimized RF number in order for you to compress your files down to a manageable file size. As most of us do, we shoot on our cell phones, so you would leave it at 30 frames per second. Then at the bottom right-hand corner of Handbrake, you'll see a button called Browse. Hit Browse and choose where you want your new video, your compressed self-tape, to be exported to. I usually just drop it onto my desktop because that is the easiest for me to manage. You hit Choose, then you go up to the top of the tab right next to Open Source and Add to Queue. You'll see there's a play button and hit Start. What Handbrake will then do, it will analyze your self-tape and it will start encoding it in MP4 and compressing it down, keeping the quality, but changing it into a manageable file size. Wait for Handbrake to then finish its processes, because once Handbrake has compressed your file, you are ready to distribute it, either on WeTransfer, YouTube, WhatsApp, or Dropbox. This will obviously be dependent on the casting director and what their needs are. So please do pay attention to the casting brief. It has all the information there. Great, now that Handbrake is done, let's cover WeTransfer. WeTransfer is one of the easiest tools to use. The WeTransfer platform offers you 2 gigs for free that you can transfer all around the world. Open your browser and type in WeTransfer as oneword.com. Once the WeTransfer tab is opened, it will ask you if you accept the cookies that they have on this website. I usually say no thanks. Privacy is very important to me. You click agree so that you can get to the transfer tab. Now, what's really easy about WeTransfer is that you can just drop and drag into their facility. So click on your new MP4 created, reduced file size audition tape, drag and drop it onto WeTransfer. Great. Once it is dropped in, you have two options in order to distribute on WeTransfer. You can type in the email address of where you want this file to be sent to, and WeTransfer will send them a notification via email to let them know that they have a file that has been transferred to them. My preferred method is if you scroll down and you find the three little dots, the ellipse next to transfer, click on that. It reveals the second option where you can get a transfer link. I usually like to get a transfer link. It's easy to copy at the end and send through as an email or as a WhatsApp to make sure that your video has been delivered. Once you click get a transfer link, hit get a link, and then WeTransfer will process the data and provide you with a link that you can then share to distribute your self-tape. Once it is complete, hit copy link, and then you can then go into your WhatsApp on your web browser, or you can go into your email and copy the link to send to your agent or to the casting director directly. One thing that I would like to just add on top of this is usually in the casting brief, the casting director will ask for certain information from you. Oftentimes, casting directors would like to have access to your CV. In this transfer, you can put your self-tape, your CV, and your headshot generally labeled as the casting director would like you to have it labeled. Make sure it's done this way. It just makes the process that much easier, and you look better as a result. In the next lesson, I have created a booked self-tape mastery checklist just for you to download as a gift for taking this course and investing in yourself and your career.